welcome to All the Fuck Over. I'm your host, Haley, and I want to say welcome and thank you for listening. Um, this will be kind of like my audio journal, I guess. So you'll be able to come along with me, hear stories, and cry, and just go through all the things with me. I want to start by giving a huge shout out to my village. That's what this episode is about, is your village and all the things that come with it, go with it. So I want to give a huge shout out to my village. I do have two beautiful daughters, and they are my entire world. So I've always heard growing up, it takes a village to have kids. It takes a village to raise them, take care of them. Anything that has to do with kids, it takes a village. I didn't fully understand what that meant until I had kids, and then I understood, it takes a lot of people to help, whether, you need 5 minutes or just to run to the store, or you can't, figure something out, why they won't stop crying, or whatever the case is. It helps to have someone there that has went through it and can be a breath of fresh air and can tell you, like, it's okay, take a breath, we're going to work through this. I have seen my village grow and shrink, and I want to let new moms, current moms, even parents in general know that it's okay to shrink your village if you have to. Your sanity, your well-being, mental, emotional, physical, your kids' mental, emotional, physical well-being is more important than having 100 people to be there and help if they're not really helping. They're just taking up space. Having 100 people that are helping versus 50 people that are helping and 50 people that are just like, yeah, guess what? I have, these kids that I know. There's a huge difference. And sometimes you have to just let those 50 people that don't do anything go. And it's hard at first, especially if your village is mostly family. But in the long run, it's the best thing for you and your kids, especially your kids. I definitely didn't have the worst childhood, but I had a difficult childhood, for lack of better terms. And I grew up with a large, large village. And the village that I grew up with, maybe it's just because the ones that showed up and showed out. But the village I grew up with was great. It was amazing. They were there. I always had someone that I could talk to, run to, whatever the case is. And I want that for my kids. And being a mom, being a parent, especially to little kids in this insane time that we're in this world, is so strange and it's hard. You have to be very vigilant and on it, and what's going on here, who's this, who's that. Like, you have to be on top of it. And even a couple years ago, seeing videos like, oh, I'm not letting my kids go to sleepovers, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And at first I was like, yeah, whatever, you're gonna give in. But being one of those kids that probably shouldn't have went to a lot of sleepovers, a lot of anythings, yeah, that's not happening. No, especially because it's always the people that are closest to you that are going to do the worst things, unfortunately. I wish my village was bigger. I wish I had what it seemed like I had when I was younger for my babies. but I know that the ones that are here truly, genuinely care about my kids and their health and well-being, and even me. There's people that I wish were still part of it that unfortunately cannot. There's people that can't be, and I wish were, but life just kind of happens that way, unfortunately. And you have to just make the best decisions as a parent for yourself and your kids. Your kids need you. You can't let your kids down. And without my village, I would probably not be where I am right now. It's so hard, and it takes so much. Sorry. Speaking of a village, here's part of my village. A very small part of my village, but still a very big part of my village. I'm the oldest of, what is it, 14 or 15 of us? I don't know, there's a lot of us. But I'm the oldest, and I have my youngest brother, two of my cousins, my babies, and then one of their sisters is here too, along with the girls' dad. No. I've changed all their diapers. I've seen them all grow up into what they are now, which was a journey in and of itself. So don't look so mad down there, homeboy. What are you stone cold facing it for? I'm just sitting here. So what has it been like for you guys to grow up with me, essentially, and watch me become a mom? Who wants to go first? Oh, you got the baby. Here you go. Stop eating them damn pretzels. What's it like for you to watch me be a mom as my youngest brother?
I think it's honestly like a great experience. You know, obviously you're my older sister. You always taught me right from wrong when we lived with each other. So I think it's great seeing you being a parent yourself and having two daughters. And I think that you are doing an amazing job here, you know, as a mother figure. You are doing great. People might not tell you that, but I do believe you're doing great. I love you very much. So I think you're doing great. There's nothing you need to change. You're doing everything perfect.
You're a stupid bitch. I hope you know that. You want me to give him to daddy?
Yummy.
Okay.
Honestly, for me, it's like what we talked about in the car the other day. Just seeing how smart Tootie is and how you can communicate with her and she knows how to communicate too. It's such a good thing to see, especially with how things are, that she knows how to communicate with you. Mom, I'm tired, or whatever it may be. It's just so cool to see, like, and you did that.
Yeah.
Like, these girls are this way because you taught them that. You made them so smart. Oh, Christian. Honestly, it is so crazy to see. Like, I know I don't really see them as much anymore, but definitely, like, when I do see the girls and when I see you, you know, you work so hard. You go to work, you take care of the girls, everything, and they're still, like, anytime I see them, it's just like, wow. I can't believe how smart they are, like, how well they can communicate. That's such a big thing, too. And I'm very, very proud of you and how you've raised these girls and how you do everything.
Don't do too much on the Dr. Pepper. She ain't feeling good. What has it been like for you to watch me become a mom?
Funny.
Leave this fucking kid. What's funny about it?
We went to the hospital and all your exercises.
Oh my gosh, when I was in labor. Yeah, that was hilarious.
You're like Victor doing your little circles.
Vector.
What is it? Speed and magnitude. But these kids have seen me go through a lot, even within the last few
You can
months.
burp her.
Wow.
She's already threw up in my
No,
mouth
it's
before.
Yuck.
Hit me the.
You know, they've seen me cry, they've seen me laugh, they've seen me fall and, you know, come back up and what?
No, God, I'm the one that
Fuck
here
off.
lighting the mood up.
But with these kids especially, I know we're not very close in age, but we're close enough to where if I didn't have these kids, my life and my kids' life would be a whole lot different. And seeing them grow up is like a whole, you know, I watch my kids grow up every day and it's like holy, like it's crazy, but I watched you guys grow up too. I changed your guys' diapers. I did everything, you know, with you guys. And I appreciate it more than you guys will ever know, and I appreciate all the help you guys do with the girls. And hey, cover up your legs, baby. I couldn't have asked for a better village, so thank you guys very much. When you find good ones, you have to hold on to the good ones, and letting bad ones go, are you fucking shitting me?
Yo, Kristen, hurry up.
You couldn't wait, bro. It's a hard thing to do, and it's a hard decision to make, to let go of the ones that are not benefiting you, that are not helping, that are a rusty, unused anchor. I don't know. I'm trying to be nice here. But it's a hard decision to do that, and it's hard to let go of someone that you care about. You know, if you care about them, their family, they have helped before. Those are all huge things that impact a decision, and you know, it's a hard thing to do, but sometimes you have to do it. You know, you have to put your kids first, and like I've said, I had a difficult childhood, and I've seen a lot of things, I've heard a lot of things, I've done a lot of things, I've went through a lot of things, and I was also a people pleaser for a very long time, and I had a very hard time saying no and setting boundaries and holding boundaries, and I became a mom, and it's like, absolutely not. No, I have a backbone, and I could never let my babies go through the hurt and the hardship and the heartache and the things that I went through, because what type of parent would I be if I did that? You know, I look at my kids every day.
What is she doing?
She's just laughing. Stop it! I'm trying to do something here. You look in your nose. What do you want to say? Your turn. Can you say hi? Oh, thank you. Can you say hi? It's not your turn. Okay. Okay. It's just hard. Being a parent is hard. What you laughing about down there?
She can't focus, yo.
You guys are gonna be cut off set in a second here, all right?
But this is what it's like, yo.
Literally.
She's sucking on the wrong side.
She does all the time. Being a parent is very hard, but it is one of the greatest joys I have ever been blessed to have. I could not imagine my life without them, and thinking back on my life before them it's crazy. I went through a lot to have to get here and be these babies' mama. But I love it, and I love you. Okay. You don't know how to talk yet. Now you lose me. Fucking A. How was work? I'm trying to think here and I can't.
You want me to talk about work?
I don't care. This is why it's called all the fuck over, because I can't fucking concentrate.
Okay, well,
I got about 5 minutes.
it was a long day, really. My coworker has messed up his back.
By putting a sock on, actually.
Fun fact.
That sounds like some shit I would do.
Yeah.
You said
And then
I put my sock on, all I heard was a pop.
He said I turned around and tried to ignore it. He couldn't ignore it. And then my other coworker, I got there, nothing was done. He was sitting on his phone. Customers were waiting. He left hours early because he took Josh's shift tomorrow, which I'm probably going to have to take his shift on Sunday. Last hour, I was running around the store like a madman. Speaking of which, what was it, Red Bull?
Yeah, wild berry, delicioso.
You gotta try it, okay? Just me?
It's great.
You lost me there.
I was like,
You don't like Red Bull?
I heard something about a crack sample pop.
are we not interesting enough for you, Carter?
All right, stay on your side of the couch, because
I am.
you better watch this.
Well, considering we take up 3/4 of this couch, I would keep your mouth shut over there.
Yeah,
Maybe come on.
What are you gonna do, skinny boy?
Ooh. Good
Did
God.
you regain your train of thought?
No, I just keep repeating the same things in my head over and over and over. I am shooting blanks here because I'm not a man.
Right.
Oh, quiet. You like it.
Like then like a Q&A.
Let's do a Q&A.
Ronnie, go first.
Q&A is question to answer.
For sure.
Are you cold, Tootie?
Do you guys want to have kids when you grow up?
Yeah,
How many?
not a lot.
I never gonna have.
Yes. What'd you just say to me?
She said I ain't never gonna have 6 kids.
Oh, hell no. I'm never having 6 kids, but I do want kids.
Hey, you know this gets posted on the internet, right?
Yeah, I don't want 6 kids, though.
No, you just swore.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, hey, that's cutting it a little close there, homegirl.
I want toys.
You want toys? Can you wait like 5 minutes?
Go tell Naughty crawl and go get it.
Do you want kids when you grow up? Short stack.
Yes, I want 3 kids. I'd like to have 1 girl, 2 boys. Obviously, don't get to pick, and I want my girl's name to be Lydia.
I like that.
I really like Lydia.
Wow.
I really
Where'd
did
you
take.
come up with that?
I really took time to think about a girl's name, and I really like Lydia. I do.
I am proud of you.
Yeah.
Good job.
You were a how do I put this?
Como se dice?
Hellion. You were a attitude-filled little ratchet hellion. Well, you've gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
That's why I was using past tense, because you have gotten a lot better, and I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Okay. That is great. I'm so happy for you. Don't do it now, or I'm gonna kick your ass, and I will take you to a doctor and get your shit cut off. Okay? Shout out, Dad. Shout out, Dad.
Bald Uncle Kurt.
Don't
Baldy.
you ever disrespect his bald head again.
But he is. You know. You know what he were you know what when he like does a fresh shave, right? And so it's all shiny. You know what it reminds me of?
Shiny.
No, not that. That SpongeBob one where he has to go like save the crown, and the Neptune takes the bag off, and they're all like bald, bald, Bald.
Maui birthday.
Maui's birthday?
Yeah.
It's not Maui's birthday, babe. From Moana.
Oh, Maui. Don't worry about
That what?
That's not Maui.
Oh, what can I say?
Except
You're welcome. That's Maui.
Anybody else got any questions? We're only 15 minutes in, homeboys.
phone, buddy.
You have any questions? Oh, I got questions.
Okay, we'll start asking them so we can answer them, jackass.
Jackrabbit.
All right. What was your train of thought of like having your first kid? Like, do you think you went into it prepared, unprepared, just things like that?
Going into having Lonnie, I definitely felt prepared, which they ain't lying when they say you ain't never prepared, ever, for nothing. No matter how prepared you think you are, you feel, you are never prepared, okay? They don't write handbooks on this shit. But I went in feeling confident and prepared and ready.
Did you just say Dada?
Yes, she said it 4 times now. And then I had her, and that first night it was like the whole world stopped.
I'm supposed to say Mama.
But every day has been a roller coaster for sure. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't choose to have her at a different time or any different way. I'm glad I had her when I did. I was very excited. I took 6 pregnancy tests. 8. I took 8 pregnancy tests. I took 8 pregnancy tests. I took 6 at home and 2 at the free clinic by my house. Because the first one, she didn't believe that it was like
Real.
yeah, because it was so light because I was so early. So when I found out I was pregnant with her, I was 2 weeks pregnant.
You can tell that early.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
How early?
2 weeks.
Wow.
I've been trying to get Naughty to get pants for Tootie, and she looks at Brie and goes, "Okay, you gotta stay sitting then, okay? In a minute."
Whoa, little lady.
You okay?
Sissy asked you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this one, on the other hand, I was not prepared for that one. Like being a parent, I was prepared for. Having her was a whole nother thing. I found out I was pregnant, boy, I cried.
Oh, you didn't know you were pregnant?
I found out right
You
away,
always
like I
found
did with her.
You didn't try to get pregnant?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
I
wow.
This was planned.
She was planned. So, family, if you're watching this, I'm old enough and I really don't care anymore. Yes, Lonnie was 100% planned. Okay, we're not gonna talk about it no more. But no, Evie, I took so many pregnancy tests with her. I swear I was taking like 6 tests a day. Because the first like 5 came back pregnant or positive. Fuck off, I can't think. And I was so like, this cannot be happening right now. I wasn't in a good place. I just wasn't ready to have another baby, and
Guess what? You did it.
No meds, all natural, bro. That was in hope. We'll get into that later. Say mama, but I wasn't ready for her. I went through, after I found out I was pregnant with her, I spiraled so bad. But I spiraled silently, like no one knew. And I didn't even tell anybody until I was like 6 months pregnant. I hid my pregnancy for about 6 months. 6, 7 months.
Bro, I know you guys did not just do that dumbass shit. At least you didn't say it out loud. Thankfully, don't even try it. I might punch you. I'm just kidding. But
Christian, she's saying da 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 da.
No, she's in.
but no, I went through a very, very hard mental and emotional time when I was pregnant with Evie. I still feel really guilty that when for the first 4 months, because some places you can only do it up to 12 months and then others are 12 weeks and I think 24 weeks. But I felt really bad because part of the reason I didn't tell anybody is because I thought about and terminating the pregnancy. And then I thought about giving it adoption too. Well, I just personally cannot do an abortion. I can't. I mentally could not. I could not function after. But that was one of the biggest mental battles in my life. Was every day it was like, I need to do this. I can't have this baby. I gotta go in. I gotta make an appointment. I can't do this. I can't have this baby. Yeah. And then it was, well, I can't have an abortion. I'm not the person to have an abortion. That's not fair to take her life. And it's like, well, I'll just give her up for adoption. Then at least she'll go to someone that would love her. And
anything about today's society.
Yeah, not only just thinking about what's going on today, but then she started moving, and I was going to more appointments, and I was listening to her heartbeat more, and she felt everything that I was going through. And after wrestling with my decisions, and I prayed so much, I cried so much, I decided I needed and I wanted to keep her. And I did, and I'm so glad I did. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, excuse you.
Well, that's good to know. You took the good route, though.
Yeah.
Should be as smart as Duty.
Maybe even smarter.
Honey's smart, dude.
Thanks, guys.
Telling you, for her being, how old is she, 2?
Mm-hmm.
For her being 2 years old, and even like when we're on the game, and I can just tell Christian, like, or I'll just get on the game and she'll be like, hey, Carter, and stuff like that, and then we'll have a full conversation. Mm-hmm. There's not like any blank where she doesn't understand it or she doesn't know how to pronounce the word. She's literally like formal when she speaks, and she knows what she's doing. Like Aubrey said, if she has to use the bathroom, she goes and uses the bathroom. Yeah. And she's 2 years old. You don't see that in a lot of 2-year-olds.
She can use context too.
Even like, say she's saying something and I don't understand what she's saying, if I don't understand it, she'll slowly say it for me so I can understand. Yeah. You want to talk to? No.
But she uses context too. We came home the other day and we were walking down the hall and she starts patting her like pockets and stuff, and I'm like, Tootie, what's wrong? And she's like, ah, damn it. And I'm like, what's wrong? Like, what happened? What's wrong? She goes, I lost my wallet. I'm like, girl, I know you did not. But I've worked very hard to, teach her and make sure she knows that she can tell me things and that I'm here, and because this world is crazy and you can't do it. Yeah, no. Quiet. Do you have any questions? Liar. Do you have any questions?
I think I seen a good one. That's definitely Carter's phone. Oh, that's your leg.
Wow.
Oh, what was it like when you first moved in here with all of us too?
When I first moved in, I had a lot going on. So, I was pregnant, was taking care of a 1 year old, and, I was just going through a lot. And even though I had you guys right there, because of what was going on, I still felt very alone. And, I would come home from work and I didn't have a whole lot in here at the time. And so I was coming home to an empty house. And, I still remember how it feels. Like, I can still feel the way, I don't, you ever like think back to a time and it's like, yeah, I remember that. I remember how it feels, how it smells. I remember the energy. I still will think back and I'm like, it's like I'm being placed right back in that spot. It was nice though to be around family and have you guys so close. But it was hard. Not like moving here was hard or like being here was hard, but it was just a very big transition from what I was previously going through. But it was nice because I did have you guys so close.
Right.
You're not even paying attention.
I can see exactly what you just said.
He's ordering Taco Bell. I have a question.
Again, fucking
I'm listening. I swear.
How was it like learning about Tootie's allergy and her stuff with dairy? Like, how did that feel? And like even now, how do you feel about all that? And how you like, especially with like family and other people and stuff like that?
Yeah. So my oldest is allergic to all dairy. And I had inklings of it because I would bring her to work with me and we'd give her food the first thing was a mozzarella stick. She ate the breading, was fine. The second she touched the cheesy middle, her entire face broke out. And that happened a couple of times, and I was like, something's just not right here. And then we had Thanksgiving, and she had mashed potatoes. Mm-hmm. It was the mashed potatoes. She had like 2-3 bites of the mashed potatoes, and her entire body, head to toe, was full of hives. She was screaming, crying. She was itching. She was in pain. And then the last time I gave her, like, it was just a taste, the smallest drop of yogurt. And from the top of her head to her chest, front and back, broke out in huge hives within seconds. And I was like, something is not right. I brought her in, and yes, honey, in a little bit, okay? I brought her in, and at first they just prescribed, some Benadryl, and someone's like, oh, take this. And I'm like, nope, something ain't right. So I scheduled an appointment with her pediatrician, and they actually did a blood test, and they told me, it'll take a few days to a week to come back. The results. I got results same day, and they said she has an allergic, she has an allergy to dairy. We have an EpiPen. We're sending a prescription over EpiPens, go pick it up. And I was like I got the call and I was in the middle of doing something, and it just threw me all the way off. And it's definitely been a journey. At first it was so hard because it is in everything. But after 2 years, we got it down pretty good, and You know, we know what she can have, what she can't. We still check labels. We still double check everything just in case. The family aspect, for some, it wasn't very hard. Other ones, it was like, it was a struggle to, when it came to food, because we really did not want anybody like just giving her food. We wanted to know what it was, what was in it, watch her just in case. And it was really hard at first because it's a big change, and dairy is on, around everything. And so just trying to get other people to understand, like, no, you can't just give her food. You have to check it. You have to make sure it's okay. She can have another one. And I've had to tell people, like, listen, you cannot just feed her. You cannot do that. Now it's gotten a lot better. Family has definitely adapted and gotten used to it. Sometimes it's like, oh crap, I forgot. But I'd say it's gotten pretty integrated. Like, it's pretty well, like, everybody knows it's pretty. No, you gotta check it. No, she can't have that. No, you gotta watch this, So at first it was definitely a struggle because it's, like I said, it's in everything, on everything, touches everything, made every freaking where. So it was definitely hard at first, and now at first it was just her diet that had to be changed. And even now, she'll ask, like, Mama, can I have that? I'm like, no, sorry, you can't, honey, you'll get sick. Well, now I've had to change my diet for the baby because the baby is having reactions to dairy. So I have to change my diet for her as well, and I can't have dairy because it affects the baby too. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's been a time. A time has been had. Time has been had. You got any questions down there? No? You got any questions, Toots? No? Still nothing?
I gave you a question.
Tootie.
Remember?
You asked Mom, what's your favorite
What it was
Disney
like
show?
when we first moved in.
Oh, yeah. What's my favorite what?
Your present.
My favorite present?
Yeah.
My favorite present was my babies. Was you and Sissy. Are you tired? No, you don't feel good? Okay, lay down. Yeah, my favorite present is my babies. I couldn't ask for more. I do eventually want more kids, but right now, You got any This is your longest relationship you've been in. What's it like?
I think it's great, honestly. Like, I don't know.
That's all you got, bro.
Well, I mean, having like the fast relationships and always like wanting to like seek like other girls for like their, I guess you could say, like body and stuff, like that's not right at all. And like when you actually like get into a relationship and you take the time to, instead of arguing, talking it out and actually communicating and stuff like that, it gets a lot better and it pushes you further in your relationship. Because if you're not communicating, there's no relationship. You're just kind of arguing with a wall. But no, we've been doing pretty good.
That's good. That's good. Shout out Kira.
You guys know. She was at the last Thanksgiving. Not Thanksgiving, but family event.
What was the last family event?
I mean,
Please enlighten
Scotty
me.
was there, so it had to been a good one. I'm just saying.
So, we've all kind of been on our own roller coaster growing up. You know, we all grew up together, but we've all kind of we've been on the same roller coaster, but from different views. Our dads are brothers. So.
Both baldies. Dad won't admit that he's
The
bald.
only one that has the only one. Well, your dad does still have some hair. Okay? If you want
he does be spraying on his hairline sometimes.
that's
It's okay.
Uncle Bert gonna get you.
You don't get me.
the only one that got like hair is Charlie.
He's the oldest too.
Mm-hmm. But
What time is it?
I don't know.
12:40.
1 o'clock in the morning. Basically.
What was it like for you guys growing up? Because like I said, we were all on the same roller coaster, but different views. So
I say Zara. Like, one of the girls go first.
chaotic.
Yes. 6 siblings. I bet.
I feel like it's always been chaotic. Our family's very chaotic as it is. I feel like our family growing up, I feel like we weren't so close as when we were littler. From what I can remember, like it was just recently, these past few years, where our family really started to get together and know things about each other and what everyone was up to and stuff like that. So I feel like I love the relationship I have with all the family now. Being able to just talk to everybody, like even Carter sometimes like randomly calling and just like, hey, how are you? How are things going? How's life? And seeing you guys all the time, like I don't know, I just love being able to have the family we have. Whereas before growing up, I feel like it was kind of just like everybody's doing their own thing.
Yeah, I feel like when we were younger and then growing up until I feel like when Papa passed, everybody was so distraught from his passing. We all kind of just took our time to grieve almost. Because before that there was, I swear, every fucking day I was seeing somebody was being seen. Yeah. But when Papa passed, I think we all kind of just separated, and that was looking at it now from a different perspective, as when we were all actively going through our own grieving processes. I think that's what that was, and no one knew how to articulate that. And now we're all like in an okay spot to where we can come together and do things again. And every family got issues. Put it aside. It's not that serious. Unless it really is, it ain't that serious. Okay? It ain't that serious.
Is that wrong?
But I like being able to see now that we're getting close again, because I miss the closeness. For me growing up, all I knew was everybody like this all the time. And then it went to, don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Don't look in my direction. Don't breathe the same fucking air. And, it's nice to be able to see everybody coming together again.
I love being able to have conversations with you. Like, you notice when I'm going through something and are able to, like, I know a lot of conversations, or even you picking me up from work or anything that time where, or like the TikToks you send me, like, hey, I see you. Like having
I'm gonna jump in your ass.
having someone be able to like know what I go through and have been through the same things and know how to go about things or what to say or have lived it, so you know what to do, whether or not I listen. But like, it's still nice to have someone to talk to and someone that is like, hey, I see you, you're off. Let's talk about it. I'm here. Whatever you need.
I didn't have that, so I'm glad that I can do that for you, and and your sisters too, and Carter and Junior and whoever needs it. I'm glad that I can do that and I can be that for you guys because I didn't have that. I had to just bite my tongue and work through it myself and figure it out. But you guys are never alone. You guys will never be alone. Ever. I can't even say till the day that I die because when I die, I'm coming back for each one of you motherfuckers. I'm about to jump in that ass. Like that scene off of
Jump Street.
no, not Jump Street. I'm about to jump in that ass. But no, not Jump Street. It's Haunted House of Marlon Wayans, the funny version of it, like the knockoff. When
He's saying no, he don't know.
you don't know. No, when so his girl ends up getting fucked by the ghost that's haunting their house, right?
That's scary.
No, it's called Haunted House, bro. Marlon Wayans. It's the same brothers, but it's a different like spin-off movie. Okay, so his girl ends up getting fucked by the ghost that's haunting their house, right? He gets drug out of the room. He gets drug out of their room, and put somewhere else. And the ghost like is his girl. Well, then he goes back and like, he like figures it out or whatever, and then. Well, then he gets fucked by the ghost in his ass, and he's sitting there, and he's like, "Ooh, and bro, I'm about to jump in that ass."
Moral of the story, like what? Okay,
I don't know.
are you sitting on my phone, big boy?
It's not in the crack, so. Oh, it's by Pinky over here.
How do you feel about the cousins group chat?
Bro,
Dab.
go off.
I had to mute it.
I did too. Look,
I didn't.
I didn't. You guys are just.
She's always ending my streak, I swear.
They're fake.
I know.
Oh,
Y'all don't want to know
You should
when
ask
can I
they-
show them the video?
how is that having Snapchat? Like, now you're. I have
Well,
mine
we
for
had
a
it
long-
before you were.
Bro,
We have a streak of
Carter-
3 years.
Carter's
I
had
mine.
like 12 different Snapchats. You pulled the Scotty with Snapchat,
Because I
bro.
always no. This is what I did, bro. I wasn't allowed to have them, and I'd always put sync contacts. And then Stacia would see my Snapchat, and Stacia was snitching on me, bro. She told my dad because there was one night I was home
I
alone,
remember
and
that.
they came back, and he goes, "Let me see your phone." I'm like, "Oh, for what?" He goes, "You don't need to ask questions. Just give me your phone." And I had Snapchat, and he goes, "Yeah, Stacia told me." I was like, "Oh, Stacia." Yeah, so mad.
I'm gonna show them our dad video.
But no, our cousins group chat, go off. It's tea. It's tea.
It's the best thing too, because if anything happens to any of the girls, right away, just hey,
15,000 people up in
Nick,
there.
his new job. Yo, guys, I got
Yeah,
a new job. Everybody,
I
yo,
feel-
good job.
I feel like, especially with Nick being out of state, it's nice to be able to, even though we're not like saying sentences every time, it's like Snapchats or pictures or videos, like, we're in communication. So that's nice.
I love that.
You got games
You
on
got
your
Uncle
phone?
Bird with lashes.
Mm-hmm.
Dad on the hater. Except I wasn't in this picture. Low key hating on y'all.
What?
The group chat picture.
Oh, yeah.
Do I dare?
Bro, cousins night. We need another cousins night. We're probably going to have to go
All
out
us
of
don't
state.
have words.
Well, we're going to have to probably take off work and go out of state. Because I know we don't know when the
Let's
next
go for my
time
birthday.
Nick is going to be. Nigga, what?
Birthday, guys. My birthday's next month.
We ain't celebrating your birthday.
Well, I'm saying go out of
Your
state
pleasure.
because Nick is in Texas. So we have to go down there. But,
Fun time. All of us a road trip down to Texas.
hell yeah.
Hell nah.
What do you mean, hell no, you fucking hater?
Road trip with all of them?
Okay, we can either, like, Yeah.
Maybe a bunch of
We
cars.
can rent a party bus. We can rent our RV.
Yes.
We probably need like 2 of them bitches. There's so many of us.
I'm sure not everybody would be able to go at the same time. Hopefully.
Ah, they better figure it out. We met.
What's
What's
Sorry,
Nick's new
Carlos.
job anyway?
Huh?
What's Nick's new job?
His little gay ass didn't tell us. Nicholas,
Jasmine.
hot. I'm on your ass. You got any more questions?
Nah. I'm taking
Nah. You got any more?
I don't think so.
You got any more?
I don't know. I feel like I do.
Yeah, me.
You got a question, Tootie? What is it?
Yes.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Thank you,
You
mommy.
don't like it? Tootie, let's ask you, what's your
Think it's
favorite
ASMR?
movie?
Don't do that. This isn't that.
No,
What?
don't pull it.
Poppy? Trolls? That's your favorite movie?
Never drinking that much Red Bull again. I need to pee again.
You sound like me when I used to drink all the time. Huh?
I'm gonna start being like you and like cross my legs when I sneeze, so I don't pee.
Now I'm gonna fart on your pillow.
She's on top.
Ooh.
All bark,
There
no
goes
bite.
the owl again. Something with the owls.
You want what? Donut? McDonald's? Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time on All the Fuck Over. Tomorrow. See you on the next episode of All the Fuck Over.